the remake speedruns, the remake has a different community, even though our Discord has, the LA Discord has all 3 Link's Awakening versions, but the people who run the remake is almost entirely a different community. Pretty much. None of the runners who run LADX run the remake, and then none of the remake runners run LADX. I'm like almost the only person who runs all 3 Link's Awakening versions. I'd still like to get back into it though. The only problem is that running it for long periods of time is kind of hand-inducing. I use a GameCube controller, and you use the L button to dash in that game, and the L button on a GameCube controller eventually starts to hurt your finger after holding it for long periods of time. And I was running 100% for like a whole week for LA Remake, and holding L for 4 hours is not very good, especially on a GameCube controller. In general, I like these speedruns more than the remake, mainly because it's more faster paced than the remake. Remake has a bit more downtime, which is nicer for reading chat and for like chat interaction and all that, but the fast pace is what's more appealing to me. You have to mash L. Dang, trigger mashing sounds painful, especially on a GameCube controller. Oh yeah, hand cramps. I get hand cramps whenever I'm running games using a small controller. Like, I'm using a small controller right now to play this, and like my hands are pretty big compared to my controller, and so having the grip on a small controller every like for a decent period, it'll start to feel very taxing. Also, I didn't split? I thought I did. Hello? Okay, that's a new one. Yeah, I used to have those problems. Because, back then, I used to do, like, try-hard mashing on text. But then now I just kind of do lazy mashing whenever I'm doing text. Because it really isn't super necessary to mash as hard as you can on text. Wow, of course, on this type of run, typical in LADX. Oh my god. Dude, are you serious? You can't kill that guy because you have to kill those guys at a specific order. Okay, so there's some guy in the LAS Discord who, like, recently, I guess he recently got a 113 on any percent in LAS. His run got rejected because, unfortunately, the game audio wasn't audible in his run. And he was playing music while having game audio at the same time, but the music that he was playing on stream was barely audible. Well, it's louder than the game audio. And so I woke up this morning reading everything, and Ice Blue said, well, he wanted to remind everybody, if you're submitting, please submit with game audio that's actually audible in the video. And then the guy that got rejected from the boards is now going on about that, oh, but you can hear the game audio, I can hear it. But, you know, other mods stepped in and said that, well, we can't hear it. And then this guy goes on and on about our rules are all opinionated instead of the rules being fair or something. And then he calls the moderators of the LAS boards crap for, apparently the mods have never played LAS before, or have never done a run of it before. Well, apparently his reason, like, we told him to just not play music next time, but then he goes on about, oh, but then I can't vibe then don't vibe then, if that's a big problem to you. Or what you could do is just have the music on a different audio track while you're recording, so that way it's not heard while you're local recording your run. But there is a setting where if you're recording and streaming, then the recording can not have the music, but the music can be played on stream. But yeah, this guy was so pissed that his run got rejected. Come on. Oh my god. It's a reset. I lost too much time. No, I wasn't tearing it. It's just on me. This is on a new. I'm playing on a new controller, and I haven't, like, my D-pad isn't, like, broken in. I guess that's what they call it. So I'm having a hard time doing single pixel movement. And then now he's calling the mods terrible. He's calling out the mods, and he claims that the mods have never done a run before. Like, oh, have you guys ever done a run that gets past D3? And you guys will know how hard it is to get a run past D3. Like, yeah, we totally know that. Like, we're trying to tell him to just do another run and get another PB, so that way he doesn't have to keep complaining, but he keeps complaining, and he's still complaining. I have Discord open on my phone right now, and he's still complaining. And then he's always going back in circles. Why is my run rejected? Why do I need audio for my videos? Why are the mods so bad? Oh, we're facing the other way. Lovely. This is why I hate this room. That Helmosaur, when the Helmosaurs get in the way, you just cannot do your setup for the next room. Fuck off. That's bullshit. Okay. Somehow I failed that. What? What is happening? That is absolute bullcrap. Fuck. Alright, I'm done. That's very unreasonable that I've failed the nightmare key room twice because I was literally pressing right, but apparently it didn't work. And then I die. Why does this always happen? Are you kidding me? School resumes May 27th? Oh. Wait, as in, like, the school year is starting back up on May 27th? That's so early. Wait, is it that the new school year is starting, or is it that you're on break, but Yeah, as in, it's a new school year on May 27th? That's so early. I've never heard of school starting at May. Of course I get that luck when it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, that's definitely a clip. Oh, the year continues, and you were just on break. Okay. So then when does the school year officially end, then? I guess June, July? I hear that schools are going to start back up on either very early August or sometime mid-July, or at least over here. And that's crazy, because a school year starting in July in literally what universe? Insane. Absolutely insane. Secondary school? Is that like high school? Because over here we have elementary school, which is, well, for us it's called first grade, second grade, and so on. But it's first grade through sixth grade. And then we have middle school, which is 7th and 8th grade. Well, it's middle school depending on what type of school you go to. If you go to like public schools, then you have a middle school. If it's a private schools I don't think have middle schools. And then in high school, we have 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, which is usually more commonly referred to as freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. You rarely ever hear people call 9th graders. You hear people call 9th graders freshmen, but that's basically how it works here. Oh, okay, it is like high school. Okay, I know in a lot of different countries they usually don't have a middle school. It's usually well, they don't call it elementary, middle, and high school, but they usually don't have a middle school pretty much. Like in most countries, it's a primary school, which is like elementary school, and then a high school, which they call something else. In your case, a secondary school, and then for other countries, it's called something else, pretty much. And then they don't call it first grade, second grade, third grade, and so on. They call it grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. And then I also hear that the college system works a bit differently too. 3 years of kindergarten. Oh yeah, that's right. So there's kindergarten as well. We can't forget about kindergarten. Well, there's also preschool, I guess. Yeah, there's preschool, kindergarten, and then elementary school, middle school, high school, and then I guess college, if you want to count that. 3 years of kindergarten? What? That's crazy. 3 years of kindergarten, 6 years of primary school, and then 6 years of secondary. Okay. Yeah, so that's the case for a lot of different countries. And for us, our school's got to be different. Alright, so you're still taking 12 years of school. I've been told that next semester, we're gonna have solely online classes next semester because of the pandemic that's still going on. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to happen, because they haven't said that was going to happen. They said they're leaning towards it, because right now they've already like shut down all the schools here pretty much for the rest of the semester, which is unfortunate for a lot of people. I'm not in university, I'm in community college, and they basically moved all the classes to online classes. My classes have been in online since middle of March, pretty much, and it's gonna stay that way for the rest of the semester, and then maybe during fall semester as well. From the 4 years of elementary school, year 5 to 10 is secondary school with several different levels of school, with the highest being gymnasium? Really? That's really weird. So what you're saying to me is elementary school is basically grade 1 through 4, and then the middle part is 5 through 10, and then 11 through 12 is high school. That's a really strange system. Dude, I hate wearing masks. Those face masks? I can't even breathe in those face masks. I don't get how people can wear those the entire day. Like, sometimes, when you talk in those masks, like, your breath gets on the mask, and then because the mask is also covering your nose, You gotta smell your own breath, which, depending on some people, that can be pretty unpleasant. I know it's important, but in general, I don't like wearing them. Wait, how can you wear them and not cover your nose? I haven't went out ever since the pandemic. I've been home the entire time. Sometimes I don't like it though. Sometimes it gets boring. Back in high school, I didn't really have much of a social life, so I didn't go outside very much. I didn't hang out with friends very much. Like, most of the time when I'm talking with friends, it's online. But then I got to college. I graduated from high school, I got to college. And then people in college frequently asked me if I wanted to hang out. And I said sure. And then after hanging out with some friends enough times, I began to kind of open up to myself and think that, man, having a social life is actually a blessing. And so I would frequently hang out with friends every 1 or 2 weeks. And then the pandemic started, and then now that's not even much of an option at all, going outside. Because everybody's gonna be all paranoid about, oh, this person may or may not have the virus. You're not allowed to enter any store without a mask on. Like, you can drive without wearing a mask, but if you're gonna be outside, you have to wear a mask. Dude, sometimes some random people just literally stand right directly in your face for no reason. It gets so awkward so quickly. Your neighbors and your friends and their two children. I mean, you can kind of visit them, right? Your neighbors? Dude, there's always these commercials that these commercials on TV, they're always like, check in with your family, give your friends a call, send your friends a message, check in with your neighbors. Any little thing will help make a difference in the world. I mean, I've been doing that, actually. I've been actually keeping contact with a lot of friends, especially the people that I haven't talked to in, like, forever. I'm just like, I just send them, hit the message, like, hey, how you been? Yada, yada, yada. What have you been up to? It's been a long time. Let's hang out after the pandemic is over. King J's rating with 2,000 viewers. Yeah, you can. I thought visiting family was allowed. You could totally drive over to your dad and fix his car tires. Are you kidding me? That took way too long! I don't even know how many buffers that was. 10 hours for an online job? Pretty nice. And it's online, so you don't even have to go anywhere when you work. You can just stay at home and work in your pajamas. Or in your underwear, if underwear is your pajamas. Or you can do that too. You can work while you're naked. You stream with no pants on? Are you not banned on Twitch? Oh, you're being reported. Did somebody get enough points, save up enough points to ban him for 1 month yet? Well, you can do that by giving me lots and lots of bits, and then your star coins will increase by a lot. My rewards are obviously better. You get to be a mod for a day. Anybody can be a mod in my chat. Anybody can time out anybody, and anybody can ban anybody. Obviously my rewards are better. Oh, and I can play random alerts too. Even better. It's so hot here today. I've been dreading the heat all day. Like, it was so hard to sleep this morning. And I woke up at 5 a.m. and I like slept during the afternoon, and it was so hard to even get my afternoon sleep. Well, part of it is because I'm wearing jeans. No, that route's been changed. That's been routed out. Fairly recently, actually. Ooh. Been a while since I've gold that. Dang, it was hot at your workplace? And you had to wear a mask and a helmet? Man. 18 bombs? Where'd that come from? But wow. I have so many bombs to spare for some reason. Where did I not use bombs? What the heck? Are you serious? All because my sword input got dropped there. Can y'all believe the luck that I just got in the Nightmare Key Room? Like, there wasn't even much I could have done there. Other than just wait and hope that the Stalfos gets out of the way. I messed up. You're not supposed to slash. I slashed. I think this is 7? Okay, yeah, I knew. I had a feeling it wouldn't work. So, you don't know this because the credits are pretty much transparent. Like, basically all the letters that you're seeing, like, they like flicker at 60 frames per second. The stream, however, is at 30 frames per second. And so, when the stream's at 30 frames per second and the credits are flickering at 60 frames per second, the letters go crazy on the stream. So it's like, I can read the stuff right now. Like, it says, over here it says director, Yasuhisa. So yeah, I can read the credits, but you guys can't on the stream. Because my internet's not powerful enough for 60 frames per second streams. I recently had to lower my bitrate because I kept frame dropping frequently, and it's not even because my brothers kill the internet. Like, they watch something and enough that it kills the internet and it affects my stream. Sometimes it's not even just them taking up the bitrate of the stream. Sometimes it could just randomly go out, and we wouldn't even know why. And yeah, I did not mention this all stream. It's mentioned on stream title, but I am going to be running NSLU and Link's Awakening for the Switch for a marathon called Power Up Pride. It is a marathon that features LGBT community speedrunners. It'll be next month. If you use the command PUWP, then you'll get information about it. You get to see the schedule on when my run will be on the Power Up Pride channel. That will be the plan. But one thing I like about Any% is that it teaches you optimization that you can very well translate into Hundo. Like, I got so much better in Hundo for running no save and quit a few times, and all the optimizations that I learned in no save and quit translated a lot into Hundo. Alright, we're gonna do obstacle skip. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Easy. I am literally a god. Push the wrong button, but whatever, I'm gonna continue. Just for the sake of finishing the run. Okay, so because this run sucks, we're gonna get first try Goombasir, because that's how it always goes. Alright, here we go. Watch this. Watch this first try Goombasir. Oh my god. I am literally a legend. I'm 4,000 IQ. No one is as good as me. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man, here we go.
Huh.
Let's see who gets the better luck. Oh man, I've never done this.
There was one time, God, 20-something years ago, where I literally farmed the grass for 980 rupees to buy the bow off the bat.
Yeah, I Every time I watch casuals play this and they need to get rupees, they always farm that screen. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, I got 2. Okay, I got 3.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I saved the other game file. And
Oh.
I saved and quit out to get back there, and I chose that other game file. I'm an idiot.
Oh god. Oh man, I'm at 9. Oh, I'm at 11.
I haven't even hit double digits yet. Yep, seashell time.
Oh yeah, I picked up the seashell as well.
Still at 3.
You're at 3 still? Oh god. 1 in 16, everybody.
Well, I think Mchan is going to be the first and last time I ever do this race. I haven't even hit 10 yet. I'm still at 8, 9.
Dang, really? Oh.
This sucks. 11.
I'm waiting for the opportunity where I get 4 rupees from the grass.
13. 2 on.
Like, I'm pretty sure the task strat does not farm rupees in the beach, and then just gets extremely good luck on the grass. Because,
Well, I've had.
of course, the task would do that. The new Hundo strat for Song 3, I mean, it could. Farming this screen is much better in LAS because you get blue rupees here, which are worth 5.
Well, I'm beginning to see why in the actual 999 rupee route they go to the colored dungeon, because this sucks.
Yeah, that's a really good screen because there's a lot of 5 rupees in that room. It's all right. There's still a lot of room for you to catch up. Like, I've had a race with Wolfos where Wolfos and I were both stuck on the screen. Like, I had 9 rupees by the time I got to the grass screen in a hundo race, and then Wolfos had like 4, but then she pulled ahead of me because she got better luck on grass than I did. I'm not even gonna beat Zintrothin's time with this pace. 101, 102.
How the hell do you have double what I have?
I'm literally just spin slashing and getting rupees. That's all.
Are you clearing the entire grass, or you just kind of resetting
I'm not.
after you get?
How the heck does Zintro get a 56 with this? Oh my god! I got 4 drops from one of my spin slashes.
Nice. I am beginning to see why nobody runs this category.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the regular 999 run gets like 300 rupee chests all over the place.
They'd probably already be done by now.
Oh yeah, way done.
You know what? To be honest, if you really wanted to make this a meme category, what you would have to do, I'm going for the 900. But I would say, future reference, go for 980 rupees and then immediately go buy the bow. That should be the actual category, I think.
Oh man.
And then save and quit as you're buying it to walk away with the 930.
Oh boy. Too bad nobody wants to do a thiefless run because they don't want to get 980 rupees.
So here's a real question. It's 225 here right now. What is the over-under on me done by 4 o'clock?
I believe you can do it. Just watch. Towards the end, the game is going to bless you with like so many rupees on one screen, because that's usually how it works.
What the hell is Zentro's strat on this?
I don't know. He probably duped like every rupee that he got, which is really hard to do. Dang, Zentro must have gotten like super lucky with these rupees if he's gotten a 56. Link's head must be spinning for doing all these spin slashes. I didn't even feel like closing my splits, so I'm like looking at my no whoop splits and seeing that really huge red split on Enter D1.
Nice. Are places starting to open up out by you, or is everything still on lockdown right now?
For now, everything's still on lockdown. I'm hoping things will start to open up soon.
They're talking May 18th here.
May 18th? I don't know when they'll start doing that for over here. How are you doing today? You are currently watching the best category you're ever going to see of LADX. Like if you thought If you thought no save, any percent, no save and quit, no wrong warp and out of bounds is the best category, no, you're wrong. 999 rupees is the best category.
999 grass only rupees.
Yes, but this was not my idea. My hand's starting to hurt from holding A all the time. I mean, you could also learn the actual 999 route, and then beat the current PB that we're about to have by like an hour.
I think I'm gonna stick to my 10 rupee route from here on out. I think.
All right, finally got to the halfway mark of the run, and we're 41 minutes in. So at this rate, I'm probably looking at a 132.
I'm not even at 333. I'm not even a third of the way there. Probably could have come up with a cure for the coronavirus by now.
Oh god. No, they don't murder people for finding a cure. It's just that people who claim to have found a cure for coronavirus are frauds. And then they go to jail for it because they're frauds. RNG manipulation for rupees? That would be nice. It would save me from having to reset the first minute of the run like 50 times. Every time I'm about to do an attempt. Someone got shot? What? Just for that? That should not be a reason to get shot, because there are people, scientists, who are trying their best to find a possible cure for the disease. A cure will eventually happen, though. It's a matter of when. Although I think I've heard stories of people like actually recovering from the virus, which is good.
Well, I think they were saying the recovery rate is still something like 98%. But they're also saying that people are coming down with permanent lung damage because of it.
Dang, really?
They were saying that it's like, the lungs, after some people that have had coronavirus, are similar to those that have smoked for like 20 or 30 years.
That's crazy.
I saw last night that Roy of Sick Freedom Roy died of it.
I'll beat his time by learning the actual 999 route. And then I'll crush his dreams. Change the sword to B, that's not gonna do anything, because I'm holding both A and B in an attempt to dupe some rupees. Although you're right about changing sword to B, because sword on A it's just wrong.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that one there. Sword on A, only way.
You play LAS and you talk to me then. You know when the game does not expect you to get the bow and the shovel super early on? Well, you can if you just do this.
Got 2.5 hours to kill.
It's not effective, but it's a way to get the bow and shovel super early on. Duping is a major glitch. Wow. For some reason, when they were talking about proposing a glitchless rule set for LADX, they say that duping is not allowed and that doesn't make any sense to me, to ban duping. Like the rule set for glitchless is literally ban every single sequence break they can do, even if the sequence break does not appear to be a glitch. Like it's just complete normal natural gameplay, which to me doesn't sound interesting, because in glitchless, like, you should not ban sequence breaks in glitchless, even if the sequence break is not a glitch. Yeah, LAS glitchless is very different, just because of how that works mechanically. But I like the glitchless rule set for LAS, because it makes sense for what tricks we have in LAS. But because LADX has so much more tricks, proposing a rule set is a little bit more complicated. I actually like watching glitchless OOT runs, because I actually understand those runs. Every other category in OOT just makes no sense to me. Especially now, since OOT has SRM and Ace. Now every single category are all huge messes. And then Majora's Mask. I used to like watching Majora's Mask runs, but then debug menu was found on Wii U VC, and then now it just like destroys every category, which is now super bad in my opinion. Wait, Majora's Mask now has SRM and Ace? Still can't skip first cycle, even though Majora's Mask is now super broken? That's ridiculous. I saw this tweet on Twitter when, the whole 2019 was super big on Zelda games. And so there's this tweet where it's like, Skyward Sword, I don't even know what Skyward Sword had, but there was a trick in Skyward Sword that broke that game entirely by like 4 hours. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Ace and SRM, Wind Waker, Barrier Skip, and then Twilight Princess, still the most boring speed game ever. I thought it was funny, but then I also disagreed with the Twilight Princess one because Twilight Princess is actually a really cool run to watch. Yeah, Twilight Princess has its broken tricks. Like, there's early Master Sword. That's the biggest sequence break in the entire run. And I believe TPHD has a new sequence break as well, at least just recently. But even then, it's still a long run. And I get 777. Oh, I duped it. Nope, can't happen.
778.
777 never happened. Can't wait to do my next no whoop run and then be so good at farming the screen.
I hear you on that one.
Oh, if you think that's crazy, I've had races where I've had a race where I was stuck at farming rupees for 5 minutes, and I lost like 3 minutes on the very first split on that race. Game really wants me stuck at my rupee counter for a while.
Well, yeah,
okay, there we go. I was at 969 for a while.
Actually, if you wanted to practice rupee duping, this is not a half bad way to do it.
Oh god, but it hurts. Come on, can I get sub 140? Come on, just 3 more in a minute. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, 2 more. Oh, okay. There we go. I did it. Oh.
Alright, so I got 766. And the time it took you to get 766, and the time it took you to get 999.
Buy the bow? Alright, I'll buy the bow.
On that note, I'm calling it quits on that one. I'm done.
Alright, first I gotta get the shovel, and then I gotta get the bow. Alright. I got the bow, everyone. And I kept my 999 rupees in the process.
I'm hopping on your stream here in a second.
Oh god.
GG.
Boo! I'm not, dude. I'm not gonna like if I'm gonna play this file, I'm not gonna farm rupees for 300 more rupees for the Frog Song of Soul on this file.